So there was this massive cable that was cut underneath the water that supplies, it's a fiber optic cable that supplies data to Alaska. Take a look at this. Yeah, severed fiber optic cable leaves Alaskans without internet. Uh, of several Alaska communities have been experiencing internet and cell service interruptions. And the cut might take up to 2 months to repair, maybe even longer. And this is in the ocean. And honestly, this smells a little fishy to me, pun intended there. And this is over towards Russia. This is over towards Russia, this fiber optic cable, which has a lot of Alaskans kind of in the dark, basically, with no cell service, no internet service, and communications almost back to the Stone Age there. Yeah, so get this. All of our broadband services are impacted by this, and they're not compromised, they're completely out. While the company was still confirming the cause of the breakage, heavy ice movement likely caused the fiber cable, they think. The breakage is significant given the fact that the cable is buried beneath the ocean floor, 90 feet below 90 feet of water. To fix the cut, repair crews need to wait until the ice breaks up, which is expected to happen at the end of June or early July. So it's going to be a significant amount of time until they can even get to it. We'll be on site at that point. We're probably looking at 6 to 8 weeks before they can go down to even see what happened. Now, this kind of makes me think of undersea pipelines and, the North Sea pipelines and stuff like that. And, this is again towards the Russia side of Alaska. I don't know. Was it an accident or was it not? You can let me know your thoughts here in the comments. Also, the leader of Belarus says he wouldn't hesitate to use the Russian nuclear weapons that Putin just gave him to repel aggression. So now we have to worry about more than just Russia using Russian nuclear weapons, because Russia's just starting to hand them out now to other countries if they will join the team, the Russian team. Yeah, so now you got to worry about more than just Putin using nuclear weapons now. So you got more than just one crazy out there. Russia's just going to hand them out to anybody that will, join their team. Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko said this week that he wouldn't hesitate to order the use of Russian tactical nuclear weapons that are set to be deployed to Belarus if his country faces an aggression. Earlier this year, Russian President Vladimir Putin announced the planned deployment of short-range nuclear weapons to Moscow's neighbor and ally, Belarus, in a move widely seen as a warning to the West if it stepped up military support for Ukraine. Lukashenko said, quote, "God forbid I have to make a decision to use those weapons today, but there will be no hesitation if we face an aggression." Lukashenko, known for his blustery statements, said in comments released by his office. Also, the Wagner Group boss Yevgeny Prigozhin war with Russian officials nearing pivotal moments, according to UK intel. Yeah, as he's almost literally, some people thinking, committed treason against Putin and Russia. He is also a Russian billionaire and is basically protected by the Wagner Group army. So he has been one of the, if not the only group or high ranking official that has been able to speak out against Putin and Russia, against, at will, be able to say whatever he wants because he's protected by the Wagner Group, his army. So and he has been increasingly speaking out against them and against Putin at will here, kind of here recently. Most notably, here within the last few days, he refused to sign contracts with Russia uh, as part of their mercenary service. He says, no, we're not going to sign contracts. And he actually used the word shame. He says, we're not going to be shamed, or we're not going to go down that walk of shame with Russia. He says, we're not going to sign your contracts. And he actually pointed towards Putin to say, you find a compromise because we're not going to sign your contracts. And I found that very interesting because nobody speaks to Putin that way from Russia. He blatantly told them no. And if he wasn't protected by his own army, imagine any other Russian inside of Russia speaking that way to Putin. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Also, he has actually become more popular than Putin here. You can see the headlines here. Putin is no longer the most popular person in Russia. Internet searches show. That's right. The Wagner Group boss, Yevgeny Prigozhin, which is, not even the, easiest Russian name to say. The Wagner Group boss has more than twice as many searches for him now than Vladimir Putin. Yeah, so a lot of people are interested in him, and yeah, want to know who is this person that is defying Vladimir Putin. And some people think that he could be maybe the next person to actually replace Putin. Remember that even China here recently said that they were preparing for what would happen if Putin were to go away or be offed. So it is kind of strange to see what could happen here. This comes as at a recent meeting here for NATO. Kyiv says that nearly 20,000 Ukrainian children have been abducted by Russia and just taken from their homes and sent to Russia and been separated from their mothers and their fathers and just gone. They're just might not ever see their mother and father again. Something that international organizations say constitutes a war crime. So, literally, imagine just being taken from your mother and father, might not ever see them again, and shipped off to another country and being sent to what Russia calls re education camps so that they can be re educated about Russia. Yeah, so just imagine if that was you. Imagine if, in a slightly different scenario, you happen to be born in Ukraine and that was your life. Wow. It really wouldn't be that much different for you to just be born on Earth, but in that place. You know, unbelievable, unbelievable. So just take a moment to appreciate that you were born not in that particular place and time. Because God, pray for those children. It's such a tragedy to even think of those horrors. Unbelievable. So let me know your thoughts here in the comments. It's saddening to even think about. I'll keep you up to date here with everything going on here in our country and around the world here on a daily basis. It's unbelievable. Yeah. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe down below to our YouTube channel, and it's completely free to do so. Click the bell icon after you subscribe. Please like and share these videos. I'll try to get the truth here out to you on a daily basis. Here's some videos that you can watch next. An unexpected change coming for the US, and Russia says that a US nuclear strike will be coming. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.